Y'all tired of this hair getting stuck in my lip gloss. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. XOXOShiba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, what's good? Welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to review Miss Leni here. The package is kind of messed up. As you can see, got a little messed up in the mail. But I'm going to be reviewing Leni from Outre, and I have her in the color DR Caramel, so dark root caramel. So it says it's heat safe up to 400 degrees, so that's good because I'm probably going to have to put a little heat on it, flatten it down. It's a 5-inch parting space, and it does come with baby hair. So let's take a look at it on the wig. All right, so here's the color. It said it was DR Caramel, but this doesn't necessarily look too, like, caramel to me. Like, I expected the caramel to be a little more, like, I don't know, caramel. Like, this don't look caramel to me too much. Caramel. Like, caramel to me is just a little bit like the, it's got some low lights, and those low lights look a little more caramel to me, but overall, this doesn't really look like, I wouldn't classify this as caramel. So it's got the 2 combs on the side. It doesn't really have much lace edge at all, and it does have that 5-inch lace part there. I think I am going to pluck it. It is a little bit narrow, just a little bit. And then as you can see, it is a scratch your scalp cap construction. It seems like it's going to be pretty beginner friendly, so I'm interested to see how this turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and style it and all that good stuff, and then I'll come back and let you guys know the rest of my thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and stay through to the end of the video because you might have got the comment shout out. Okay, you guys, so let's discuss Miss Leni here. So I have some pros and cons, definitely, for sure, with this one. I feel like I would have liked this more in a natural color, like a 1B, instead of this dark root caramel color that they've given us. Now, initially when you get this wig, because my goal here was to see how natural I could get it to look, and I did the best job that I could with what I had to work with. It didn't really have much edge space, but it does cover me ear to ear. I do have a little bit of hair out on the side, but that's pretty normal for me to have just a little bit of hair on the side. When it's like this much hair, then it's a problem. I didn't show you guys in the beginning, but it does come with baby hair, and I did pull some out and customize it for the front near the parting space and all of that for a little more naturalness. And I did pluck the part to make it a little bit wider. One of the other things that I feel is so important with this unit, if you get it, is to make sure that you have a heat tool ready to flatten it down. I didn't know for sure if I was going to have to thin it out, but I knew for sure I was gonna have to do something to put that wig, you know, make it a little bit flatter, because it was not sitting on flat. But it did flatten down pretty well, so I was really happy about that, because I really didn't want to have to go through and, you know, thin it out and all that. I was like, please flatten down with this heat. And it did flatten down with the heat, like, really, really well for where it started, for sure. And for the fact that it's not a lace frontal, like, whole lace frontal unit. It's definitely just a lace part unit, like a centimeter maybe of lace edge. Baby hairs were easy to work with, was not hard to do at all. This hair, though, does get a little difficult as far as, like, I don't know, like stray hairs. Like when I pulled this out, there were significant hairs that were longer than the bob was supposed to be, and I had to cut them. I was thinking maybe it was just shed hair from me plucking the part that was getting caught, but that wasn't even the case. Like the hair was literally attached to the wig, and I couldn't even yank it out, so I had to cut those hairs off to make this bob. I guess the way it should have been when I took it out the box. So I didn't care for that too much. But the texture, though, I like the texture a lot. It is very smooth, but it still has some coarseness in it. So, you know, it's not too silky smooth if you don't like that, like that soft silky feeling for hair. This doesn't have that. It's smooth, but it's got a little edge to it. It's not silky like the I was about to say the What Lace collection. It's not silky like the melted hairline collection. Like that line is pretty silky, like on the silkier side. This one is not at all. If you ever seen Outre Kindle, then it feels like this. As far as density goes, I think this is a good density for a bob. I actually think they could have made it even thinner, especially with like how thick the top kind of sits. Love, love, love how the cap is not sliding back on me, because like I said, it is definitely on the snugger side, but it does fit my head, so that is great, because I definitely felt like this was not going to fit well. As far as tangling and shedding goes, it does tangle and it does shed. The shedding isn't ridiculous, but I did get some strands out when I was brushing it out after I brushed out the you know, the plucking mess and all of that. So it does shed a little bit. As far as tangling though, it tangles towards the ends pretty easily. So if you're manipulating at the wig and stuff, it will tangle on you at the ends. But once you brush it out and you're done like doing the wig and putting it on all that, you should be pretty good. Like right now, it's not tangling really on me. The other thing though is that it kind of doesn't really stay in place for me. Like you see me pushing this hair, like trying to keep it the way I had it. It's because it doesn't really want to stay in place right there. And it's really bothering me. It'll be like tiny hair. It's like not even like a whole, like this much hair. That's unusual for what I've been getting. But like tiny hairs be wanting to slide out of place. And it's just like, stay where you at. I actually, and this is nothing against the style, because if you like this style, you like this style. But I actually think I would like this more if it was even. So maybe I'm gonna cut this and make it even. I don't know. It is fairly easy to tuck behind your ear, and I do like that because I love tucking bobs behind my ear. I don't know why. So I'm gonna give y'all a full 360 view right quick so y'all can see all of the wig. So you got your asymmetrical side. You've got the back of the wig. Oh, wait, maybe I was too tall for that. You got the back of the wig, and then you've got this side of the wig, which is kind of tucked behind my ear. I'm tired of this hair getting stuck in my lip gloss.